Ukulele Lessons for Owl Features, Episode 1. So, first I'm going to talk to you about different kinds of ukuleles that you can get. This one is standard soprano scale ukulele. I'm going to come back to this one in a second. You can see he's got like a made of resin, this fella here, and you can also see, this is what I mean by geared tuning pegs. So I don't know if you can see tiny little gears around the tuning pegs. That is as opposed to this little tiny fella has tension tuning. You can see there's no gears around there. It's literally the tension holding the strings in place there. Right. So this is my favourite kind of standard scale ukulele. Well, when I say standard, soprano scale ukulele. It's made by Ovation. It's got a round back. These are the sound holes here. And standard tuning is G, C, E, A. G, C, E, A. I've not actually tuned this one up right now, but he's an old faithful one, and I know that when I pick him up he's going to be pretty much in tune. But I can test that using my electronic tuning device made by Snark. Obviously other companies also make tuning devices. Right, just turning them on. So you can see electronic readout. It's called a chromatic tuner, this, because of course if you get a guitar tuner, electric guitar tuner, it might, depending on how it works, it might only work for guitar tuning. Chromatic tuners have like the whole scale, so you can tune anything with them. So we'll just have a look. G is fine. C is maybe a tiny bit high. Not bad. E is fine. A is fine. I knew he'd be fine. Right, so a little listen. That's just a standard soprano ukulele. Okay, so the other one that I picked up briefly before, tiny. This is a sopranino, or there are other names, I can't remember, micro ukulele or something. See how much smaller that is than my standard soprano size ukulele. It's that, because that's black, it's hard to see, isn't it? There we go. Smaller. Tuned a whole octave higher. See, still G, C, E, A again, but higher. See, it sounds like a little music box, it's so high. They're good for if you're playing with a lot of other ukuleles, or you're playing in a band with guitars or something, and you want something that's really high that's going to cut through the rest of the music. Very cute. Bit of a pain in the arse to tune because of the friction tuning pegs. But cute. And then also available, this one again, I've not tuned it in today, but it'll be there or thereabouts. This fella is an 8-string ukulele. To be honest, I can't remember if this is a tenor size or a concert size. But you see he's bigger than the standard. well, bigger than soprano, which I keep referring to as a standard. 4 pegs here, 4 pegs here, 8 strings altogether, where those bottom 2 both tuned the same as each other, same there, and then when you get to these, they're tuned an octave different to each other, to give you like a kind of harmonising effect. So it sounds twinkly, good for kind of folky songs. So that's your 8 string. Nice. But my favourite, just for sitting and singing along to by myself, is my tenor 4 string. So it's just a little bit richer than a standard soprano one. See how that's a bit richer than this? But they're all tuned to G, C, E, A. So, how do you tune it? Like, if you've got the ability, you can do it by ear. I do not. I've got my little snark. So, picked up this one because I know this fella is fairly newish. I don't play him that often. So when I just pick him up, he's rarely in tune. Yeah, it's not in tune straight away. So that's at an F sharp. So hit the string and your little chromatic tuner will tell you what note it's playing, and then you just need to go up or down the scale till you get it in G, C, E, A. So check which peg is for which string. So he was at F sharp, so he's gone up to a G. There we go. He's only at B. So B, C, so he needs to go up as well. D sharp, so they're all a bit flat at the moment. Probably because the strings haven't settled down on this one, because I don't play him that often. So if you would tune this uke every day, his strings would settle down a bit and you wouldn't have to tune him so often. So there we go. G, C, E, A. One final thing you might want to consider is, of course, this is an acoustic one. And most of these ones are all acoustic, apart from my little black one that I mentioned before. You see how he's got a little connection there? So he's electroacoustic, he's got a pickup built in. So that's really handy if you want to be plugging him into an amplifier. Then you can send him through effects pedals, and he's then very similar to an electric guitar. And all the stuff that I've told you about tuning and sizes are all comparable to guitars. Guitars will come in different sizes as well, and the technique for tuning the guitar will be the same, but it'll be different notes. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, because I play the ukulele. That's the end of episode 1.